Hey guitar friends, glad you're here. Welcome to All About Guitar Academy. Today I'm going to answer a question from one of our subscriber viewers, Steve Mercure 902. I hope I'm saying that right way. Asked a question on one of my videos recently, Marshall Tucker Band's Can't You See, and I'll put a link to that song in the description. He said, that was a great lesson, but it sure would be nice to know how to finger pick the song. So I didn't get to that in detail on that video. So today we are going to look at finger picking the easy way, the beginner way, with just 2 fingers. Okay, let's jump into finger picking with only 2 fingers. I think that even if you're brand new to guitar and you've learned a few chords, but you haven't started finger picking yet, this lesson is really going to help you out. If it does, please remember to like and subscribe so you can help support the channel. We have weekly videos that come out each and every week, trainings on new songs and how to do this and that, guitar tips for beginners, and some intermediate lessons as well. So thank you for your support. Let's jump right in. Okay, one of the things that we're going to want to cover here before we start finger picking, we're going to be using 3 different chords, and I'm going to put the chords up here. The first one is going to be D major. All right. Want to make sure that you know that chord or at least able to play it. The next chord we're going to do is a C add 9. And then we're going to be using a G major. I think the easiest way for somebody to learn how to finger pick with 2 fingers is to start with a chord like D major. So let's go ahead and get our D major ready. And I've got a pick here, but this is all about finger picking. So I'm gonna put that down, and I encourage you to put your pick down as well. And what I'd like you to do is play this D major with your thumb, strumming each string one at a time, strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're gonna start with our thumb here on string number 4, and we're gonna play that open string, which is a D, and we're gonna start with that note. Then we're gonna go to the next string, string 3, then string 2, and then string 1. All right. Now I'm going to go really slow here because I'm assuming some of you have never done this, so I want you to get a lot of value from this lesson. So let's do that again. D major. All right, how did that feel? Might take a little practice doing it this way, but what I love about finger picking is you're really close to the guitar without the pick. You can really feel each note that you're playing on the guitar with your thumb and your finger. And these are the 2 fingers we're going to be using, our thumb and our index finger. So let's do that again, but this time I want you to play string 4, 3, and 2 with your thumb, and then take finger number 1, your index finger, and play this string number 1. So I'll demonstrate here. So we've got string 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to play string 1 with our index finger. So it's like this. Just keep doing that. And you want to practice that until it feels pretty good and it sounds good. And if you need to take your fingers off of the fretboard, totally understand. Kind of loosen them up a little bit, rub those calluses in, and then jump back on it. All right, let's go to the C add 9 chord. Okay, I'm going to put that up here. Now, on the C add 9 chord, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to play with your thumb, string number 5, 4, and 3, and then strings 1 and 2, we're going to do our index finger. So Just do this with me. We're going to start on string number 5, 4, 3, and then we're going to do 1 and 2. So I'll do that again. And it might take a few tries to get that down, but you want to be able to play each string individually without it buzzing or bumping into the other strings. Hear how I did that? So let's do that again. Okay, now let's move on to G major. And what we're going to do on G major, we're going to play, our thumb is going to play string 6, 5, and 4. And then our index finger, we're going to do string 1, 2, and 3 going back towards you. So let's just first go through each string individually on our thumb. Make sure we're getting all the notes are ringing out. Okay, and I'm playing my G major, covering actually string 1 and 2 with my third finger. Up here you'll see that. You can also play the standard G major without covering up string 1 and 2, just cover up string 1 like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is start again with our thumb. We're going to go string 6, 5, 4, and then our index finger, we're going to do string 1, 2, and 3. Okay, how did that feel? Might have been a little more challenging. So continue to practice what we just did. If you need to, rewind, start it over again, and do it again till it feels right. And now we're going to move on to Can't You See? We're going to do a little finger picking pattern with 2 fingers. Okay, hopefully you're feeling pretty good about the finger picking aspect using your thumb and your index finger. Now let's jump into the chords of Can't You See? And we're not going to play this perfect just like the song sounds on the record. What I really want to do here is get you used to playing strings with your fingers, and we're just going to start out with thumb and index. All right, so the first chord we're going to look at is D major, so go back to your D major, and you can just play it like that with your thumb. But what we're going to do is play string 4 and 3 with our thumb, and then we're going to play string 1 and 2 at the same time with our index finger. So it sounds kind of like this. And it's totally okay if you're playing string 1, 2, and 3 with your index finger. It's not going to hurt anything at all. So let's try that again. Thumb on string 4 and 3, and then index finger on string 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to go to C add 9, and we're going to do basically the same thing. We're going to play string 5, 4, 3, and then we're going to play string 1 and 2 with our index finger. All right, now we're going to go over to G major. And we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to play string 6, 5, and 4 with our thumb. And with our index finger, we're going to play string 1 and 2. And you can even play string 3 if you need to. Okay. So now we're going to jump into the song, and the song sounds, this is the way I play it, D major, Okay, now I'm not expecting you to jump in and do that right away, but what we're simply doing is we're taking what we just learned. With our index finger, we're playing more than one string at a time, and with our thumb, we're playing single notes. But what's really cool is the more you do this, the more flexibility you'll have to evolve into other finger picking patterns, and you can play as many strings at a time with as many fingers as you want to. But let's keep it simple. So let's start Can't You See, but I'm going to move the camera in closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully that helps. That is just the main part of the song, and we do have a hammer-on and a pull-off in the riff there. I encourage you, if you want to learn the entire song, check out the video, Can't You See, that I created, How to Play Can't You See. I'll put a link to that in the description. And there's so many songs out there. I do a lot of Rush songs, Led Zeppelin, using only 2 fingers and finger picking. There are hundreds and thousands of songs out there like that. But songs like Dust in the Wind and some of the more complicated finger picking songs, a lot of country songs with Travis picking and things like that, you're going to be using more than just 2 fingers. So this is a good way to get started down that path. And a couple tips for you. Take the chords we just did today. For example, let's take that G major and let's play, this is a good little finger exercise. Let's use our thumb to play string number 6 and our index finger to play string number 1 or even 1 and 2. And we're going to play them both simultaneously like this. Go to C add 9. Back to G major. D major. All right, that's just an example of some finger exercises you can do to warm up. So I hope this lesson really helped you today. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe. Put in the comments other videos you would like to see. I do read all of your comments. And also, if you're struggling with learning to play guitar, don't forget to visit us at allaboutguitaracademy.com. Sign up for one of my courses or even download your free ebook. And you can always find us here at YouTube at All About Guitar Academy. So I hope to see you in the next video. Keep on picking.